Hi y'all, and welcome. In this video, I'm in Deep Rock Galactic, doing more missions with my pal Wert. But first, drinks.
Bartender, I need a round of oily oafs, ice cold and foamy. To Carl!
To Carl. So fun fact, this
Cheers,
video
everyone.
almost didn't make the light of
To a
day being
successful
here on
mission.
YouTube. Yeah, I've had a little bit of issues with some of my videos. I had really wanted to have guests on my videos. So I had done recordings with Wert and a couple other people of watching the videos, the edited videos that I had made with us doing commentary over it. And OBS was a little turd, to say the least. Gone through the whole recording of some videos only to see that it wasn't picking up our voices. And it picked up mine and not theirs, and it just caused a lot of headache and hassle. And for their time out of their days to do this, you know, and then to reschedule and stuff, it was just more headache and hassle than it was worth. So I was gonna scrap this video and just do something else, but there's a lot of content in this video that I wanted y'all, my viewers, to see my journey in the gaming, and it was important for me to, you know, do this. So I thought, well, screw it, I'm just gonna do one last chance of just myself doing commentary on this. So hopefully maybe in the future you'll get to hear Wert and I game or do commentary together, but in the meantime you're stuck with just me. So with getting all of our usual antics out of our system on the space rig, I have Wert go to the mission selection terminal and pick out a mission for us to do. And he picks the one in the Glacial Strata mission, because I guess there were things, I'm having to pull my memory back a while ago, forgive me. There were minerals or things that he had wanted to get from there. So I'm game for it all. So we picked, it was a first for me, so I'm like, let's do it. Again, I sped up this gameplay double time so that we're not here for an hour or more.
All ready for this.
Stop your whining, you're making my ears hurt.
Let's go!
Alright team, you're going after eggs this time. Alien eggs. Can't miss them, they're big and they glow. Get the eggs, stow them in Molly, and get back alive.
Famous last words. So this is my first time in this area, the Glacial Strata area, and I have no idea what to expect. And mission control reminded me what we were here for. We both wanted to go for some eggs, so that was part of this mission as well. Now, I've been familiar with those flying little buggers that shoot things with the green butts, but I've never seen the blue-butted bugs before. So they're MFers. Let me just tell you, I do not like them. So these pop-ups that you see here about the laser pointer are all well and good, but for me, I'm hyper-focused on what's at hand, and I don't concentrate on these very valuable pop-ups, which I wish I would have paid more attention to how to use the laser pointer. I absolutely love mining in this game. If I had my fellow players just watch my back and kill all the bugs for me while I mined, I'd be their mining bitch. Totally, for sure. Because I can really get into the mining aspect of this game. Am I the only one that gets nitra and the red sugar confused all the time? Please let me know in the comments if I'm not alone, or if I am alone.
I can't carry anymore.
I absolutely have so much fun being able to use the zip line and shoot my big badass gun at the same time. I love it. Wert's a badass at finding the eggs. I give him mad props.
Contact! Lock and load!
So in this game, it is important to kind of stick together as a team. Whether you're in a team of 2 or a team of 4, you can play this game solo, but it's going to be a little harder because you need someone to watch your back. And I'm trying to figure out how to get down there to Wert. And before I can get down to Wert, I need to kill all the swarm that's like feasting on his body and preventing me to get down there to him. Oh, and just like in Sons of the Forest, you see me figuring out what the hell I have in my hotkeys and going through each of them, and because I don't know what I have in each one, I forget. I have my ass handed to me as well.
It was just a knee wound.
Heads up, team. A meteor is about to impact your area. Clear the impact zone immediately.
That meteor was just an insult to injury. So I'm watching this cutscene, and I'm in shock. I've never died in this game before, so y'all are watching my very first time, hopefully my last time dying in this game. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what do we do? Can we redeem ourselves? Can we go back? Can we learn from our mistakes? You know, will we lose? I did not know what to expect, but I was in shock of like, what now?
I bloody told you, we need to stick together to survive.
He's right. We have to stick together to survive. Very great advice from this dwarf that we did not heed. But on a positive note, check out the dope hospital wing of the space rig. I love this. And I think you'll see my character just being up to their no good antics of checking out everything and screwing with the specimens in the tubes. And of course, while I'm still doinking away in the hospital wing, Wert's just gone out there. He's fired up, and you see him at the mission terminal reselecting our mission and seeing if we can't redeem ourselves. However, I was internally freaking the F out because you see Wert's character in his dressing gown, and I'm waving to my son. I'm like, oh, Ricker, you know, are we gonna be okay? You know, we're in our hospital gowns, you know, we have no protection. And he assured me that we're gonna be okay, that it's just for looks and that we weren't gonna take any penalties. But that was, I was really nervous about that. And as we are getting ready to go back to the Glacial Strata, I'm quickly writing down on a piece of paper my hotkeys 1 through 5 and what I have in each one, so that way I don't forget what's in each key and not repeat this again.
Egg collection time, team. Alien eggs. The company wants them. Don't ask why. Find them, store them in Molly, and return. Simple.
Yeah, simple my butt.
I need the mule right here, right now.
So we are hauling ass, trying to get the minerals, the eggs, and get the flock out of there, and nothing but our hospital gowns. And then, as if it couldn't get worse, besides having another meteor come and zap our butts or zap our area, we have a really brutal storm. And that's another first that I hadn't experienced, is this frost storm on this planet. So yeah, it was not fun.
Bag's full. Can't carry anymore. Terrain scanner just got updated with a new location.
So it's not the most opportune time to do this, but I figured out how to use the laser pointer, and this actually is a great tool to use. So better late and better than not using it, because it does really come in handy.
Look over here!
Other wonderful features of Glacial Strata, besides the blizzards, included cold vents. Hang on, I'm gonna let Mission Control speak and then I'll continue.
One more year, another cargo shuttle loses its cargo in the caves. Unbelievable. Well done, miners. Performance point bonus is active.
Unstable ice that would fall on you and injure you, and cryobulbs. So yeah, we had, and then those bugs, of course. So it was, we were on our toes.
Zip line, done. Talkie time. Back off with you.
So I'm trying to put down a resupply so we can get more health and more bullets. That was another mistake of why we died the first time around, was we ran out of bullets and health. So I'm trying to find an area for this. And even though I had written down my hotkeys in the excitement of game playing, I have a tendency of still derping out and forgetting to look. I mean, it's very in the moment. And it's not always easy to stop and go, oh, hey, just a minute while I take a look at this. So I have, at this point, I haven't figured out to have it just sitting up in front of me, taped to my monitor, so I can see it and just kind of look down. But I've gotten better. That purpley reddish area that you see is called an oasis, and what that does is it sends warm heat through a vent, and if you're close to it, it'll raise our characters' temperatures when we're near it, which is nice and helps kind of keep us from freezing our butts off, especially when we have another blizzard. So that rumbling that we just encountered was Wert freeing another egg for the egg hunt from the membrane of the pinkish membrane that the eggs are hidden in. And it's probably, like, we don't know what really causes that eerie scream that goes along with the rumbling, but is it a coincidence that right afterwards usually we'll have another swarm of bugs happening? So I'm on my guard.
Miners, swarm detected.
See, what did I tell y'all?
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
No, I think I've seen some spare pipe rails lying around the station. Just saying. Die, you double-jointed freak! Die!
over. Wipe out what's left.
Hey, I'm not the enemy.
And watching this, I am just so full of cringe at myself. I have a damn shield and I never put it up. I never think or remember. Even when I put it in my hotkeys, I don't use it. I don't understand. I don't know. I know that there's going to be people watching this going, do we really want to play this game with soft healing? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Go lie down forever.
Fast forward this part, Riker. You don't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I play this with my son and I want to shoot down the minerals, he's like, "Don't shoot them down." And yeah, well, he wasn't here, so I'm doing it.
Feel much better now. Zip line up. Red sugar. Ammo taken. Look there. Zip line ready.
This second time around, though, after learning from our mistakes, I really think that Wert and I got into a really good groove. And we both stayed closer to each other, and we both worked well with me using the laser pointer to find the fossils, and I went for that, and he would get the eggs, and we were more efficient this time around.
I've got a zip line ready here. Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment. Where is that den? Wow! Zip line up. Yeah. Damn it! No more aggression! My friend, you buy the beers tonight.
And of course, that damn fossil has to be way up in a really hard to reach spot.
Hey, it's a fossil! I just put up a zip line.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Egg collection completed. Well done. Call the escape pod in when ready.
Look what I found!
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
Boom, baby!
The last of the wave is approaching you now. Keep it together. Excellent. Drop pod inbound.
So while I was bound and determined to get that out of reach fossil and get the other ones, as soon as Wert had found the last egg, he was like, peace out, I'm out of here. I want to just get back and I'm done with this mission. So that we were like, okay, so now we're on the countdown, and I think Wert was closer to the mission pod than I am. I've got 4 minutes and 22 seconds, and that always stresses me out. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be left behind. I've never experienced that before. I might have to do a gameplay and just see what happens, but I don't know. Part of me is always like, I don't want to be left behind. And honestly, it was like this mission seemed to have it all. And I know this is on easy. I haven't even been on, well, I take that back. I've been on a harder mission, but this seems harder than that mission. But it seemed like the game was throwing everything. Blizzards, 2 blizzards, and I was stuck and I had to break free. I had that green big spider. I had lots of blue flying bugs. It was just non-stop, all with a countdown of hurrying and getting to the drop pod. And when I thought that, man, I don't think I was going to make it, Wert came back out of the pod and he was shooting the bugs and clearing a path for me, which I really appreciate. Thanks, Wert.
Get on board! We're about to leave!
I felt so relieved to be on that drop pod, going back up to the space rig and being done with this mission. And I felt satisfied that it's like, okay, we biffed it the first time, but we redeemed ourselves the second time, and I learned a lot. So it wasn't all for nothing. Woohoo! We survived. Thank goodness. It was fun gaming with Wert. He was a good sport through it all. I know that I'm not the best Deep Rock Galactic player out there, not by a chance, not by far, but I have fun playing this game, even when I die and go to cursed places in this galaxy. It's still fun and it's still a learning experience, and I wanted to show that in this video today. So I'm glad that even though I don't have Wert joining me and his commentary to add more flavor to the video, you know that it still is important. And this video's not done yet. It shows, I think we show something that we come across in our exploration of the rig that we hadn't found before. So this is the first time exploring a space rig that I've been able to check out the Memorial Hall. It wasn't open up until this point. And I'm going to take this, I'm reading this right off of the wiki page, that it's created to give thanks to all of the closed alpha testers who helped in the development of the game. And also it'll have statues and posters that you get to unlock and upgrade as you, the character, go up in ranks and levels, which is really cool. So we had a fun time checking this out, and this was an excellent way to close out this redeeming mission of ours. This Memorial Hall is so dope. I really am impressed that the creators took the time to thank all of their closed beta testers and other people who helped make the game. Just, it's a fun, unique, creative way, and I love stuff like that. You know, I love little Easter eggs. I love that they put Easter eggs and little things in there, like Carl. There's just different things, that layers of the game, and I think it makes the game so much richer when you have stuff like that, like when they name characters after people who've made the game or importance of the game, and they do stuff like this. It's awesome. I love it.
Fair warning, any vandalizing or destruction of company property will be deducted from your pay at the end of the month.
This little area right here reminds me of the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. Am I smoking crack, or can you see it too? What a video, huh? Hope y'all enjoyed today's content. And if you did, never fear, there is more Deep Rock Galactic coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribers, I would highly recommend subscribing so you can stay up to date for future videos to come on out. I'd like to take this time to thank Wert for playing Deep Rock Galactic with me and going through the Glacial Strata redemption. That whole mission was intense, but it was also a lot of fun. Thank you again, Wert.
What is this, kindergarten? You should feel ashamed of yourself.
Busted my mission control. Peace, love, and blessed be. Rock and stone, y'all.